Hello, you're welcome to my channel and thank you for watching. My name is Flora Obaisi. I'm a certified educator, an education consultant, and a trainer. Today we'll be talking about improving self-esteem in students. What is self-esteem? Self-esteem is simply confidence in one's worth or abilities. There are basically two types of self-esteem. There is low self-esteem and there is high self-esteem. Low self-esteem is little or no confidence in one's worth or abilities. It is a negative type of self-esteem and should be discouraged in students. Whereas high self-esteem is great confidence in one's worth or abilities. It is a positive type of self-esteem and should be encouraged and nurtured in students. Now, what's our role as educators in improving students' self-esteem? As educators, we play an important role in nurturing a student's sense of dignity and self-worth. A research about resilience showed the significant influence of even one adult in helping students who had learning and attention problems to become successful. So that tells us even one person can make a difference. So never underestimate your position as a teacher in helping your students develop a better sense of dignity and self-worth. What are some of the ways you can help students improve their self-esteem? First, teach your students to practice self-acceptance. Help your students to embrace who they are. No doubt we are different, but we are beautiful in our own special way. Some of us are gifted in music, some of us are skilled writers, but we are beautiful in our own special way. Help your students to examine their strength and weakness, but from a place of self-love and not unhealthy criticism. Number 2, set realistic goals. Set realistic expectations. Students have different abilities. It would be unrealistic for a teacher to set the same expectations for all the students in her classroom. Now, expectations should be set based on the child's abilities and the goals you want them to achieve for that age and that year group. So set realistic expectations and break them down into manageable goals. For instance, what goals have you set for the child on Monday? What goals do you want the child to achieve on Tuesday? What goals have you set for Wednesday? By the end of the week, by the end of the month and the term, you would find that the student has moved from point 1 to point 3. They may not have gotten there yet, but they have made gradual progress. So set realistic expectations. Number 3, praise and celebrate accomplishments. This is where some of us make a mistake sometimes. We think until a child has seen the big picture and has gotten there, their efforts are not worth celebrating. No, our focus should be on celebrating little wins. When a child turns in their homework done, please commend their effort. Do not wait until a child turns in tasks where he or she gets all the sums right before celebrating them. Focus on celebrating little wins. The next tip is develop a growth mindset. Now, there are two types of mindsets. There is a fixed mindset and there is a growth mindset. A fixed mindset sees challenges as a limit to their abilities. A fixed mindset thinks is either I can do this or I can't. A fixed mindset is not willing to try new opportunities. But the growth mindset sees challenges as an opportunity to learn. A growth mindset thinks they can achieve whatever they want to. Just like Napoleon Hill says, whatever the mind can conceive, the mind can achieve. A growth mindset thinks they can be or become whoever they want to. As educators, use failures and mistakes as teaching moments. It's not a time to tell your student how disappointed you are at them, but use such moments as teaching moments. The next tip is develop a sense of ownership. Have you noticed that when students are assigned age-appropriate tasks in the classroom, they get so excited and they can't wait to share with whoever cares to listen? Oh, I'm perfect of this, I'm perfect of that. What does that do in them? It helps them feel important. It helps them develop a sense of responsibility, and that boosts their confidence. So, help your student develop a sense of ownership. And finally, do not compare your students and don't label them either. Some students never recover from such a trauma. So don't compare your students and don't label them either. Now, as educators, we play an important role in helping our students appreciate their abilities and their accomplishments. I want you to look at your classroom and come up with 4 ways that you can help to improve the self-esteem of your students. If you like, you could send me your response at consultanthefzibah@gmail.com. consultanthefzibah@gmail.com. And feel free to ask me any question on this topic. Thank you.